Hello, this is Infinity Danger, the first instalment of Twin Stick Shooter Week here on the Indie Ocean. Xbox Live Indie Games is absolutely awash with twin stick shooters. There are a few things the Indie channel is known for having to excess, and that's one of them. There are a great many that are pretty much interchangeable, and that draw their inspirations very, very obviously from either the classic likes of Asteroids, or more recent classics like Geometry Wars. Infinity Danger seems like it would fall into one of these categories. I don't generally go for enclosed arena twin stick shooters. I'm not a great twin stick shooter fan in general, and these ones where you just sit in a defined space and pop shots at waves of enemies that come at you is one of my least favourite varieties. But Infinity Danger does a few things of its own that set it apart. And I don't mean that in a polite way. I mean, it really does some odd things. Firstly, and least oddly, it has a visual style that's a bit different to the others. I mean, nothing that will make you fall off your chair in alarm, but so many twin stick shooters really do follow in the footsteps of Geometry Wars and have that sort of flashing neon thing going on. So it's actually nice to see Infinity Danger take a more mucky, industrial type of approach to its visuals. More importantly though, Infinity Danger is customised, and indeed customises itself as it goes, to become your personal nemesis. It's designed specifically to counter you. And I don't mean your character or your spacecraft, I mean you. Yes, you. And me. You see, Infinity Danger is basically a series of one-on-one boss fights. You don't have waves of enemies, you have one huge enemy, that I think of as the Flying Battery, as someone who grew up in the Sonic generation. And the Flying Battery starts off just kind of picking its weapons at random. But each time you defeat it, it goes away, analyses how you defeated it, and comes back with suitable counters. So if it finds that particular weapons, say missiles, aren't particularly effective against you, then it will stop using them. But if it found it managed to score a hit with a beam weapon, then it will have more beam weapons the next time. So the way you fight it, the things that damage you, the things that don't damage you, your whole approach to taking down this gargantuan fortress determines what will come in the next round, and it refines itself after each round towards the eventual goal of being your one unbeatable personalised foe. And just to add to the challenge there, it grows after every round, which not only makes it more intimidating and increases the psychological terror that, believe me, it begins to inflict after a while. It also means there's less space for you to manoeuvre, and there's more surface area for it to have weapons sitting on. So between its growth, the fact that the whole thing is done within a time limit, and most of all, the fact that this is your own personalised nemesis, Infinity Danger really does offer something quite noticeably different from other twin stick shooters that I've played, and for only 80 Microsoft points, that's a hell of a good deal. So I'd suggest checking it out if you have the slightest interest in this kind of shooter. Rejoin me here in a couple of days for the next instalment of Twin Stick Shooter Week, which will be something very different from Infinity Danger, something with simultaneously more depth and less depth. That will make sense when we get there, believe me. So until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you the next time.